wish I had some chains so I got like the chain swinging in the back. Clink, 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 clink.
Yeah, put on the floor. Are we recording it? We live?
The book bag too.
Stop playing.
Oh, we is live.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, yo.
okay.
What it do? 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 It's your girl T Nice.
It's your boy, Mr. Strive and Succeed himself.
Listen,
Karan.
make sure you follow me on Instagram at I am the nice one. Also follow the podcast at the D Zone Podcast.
You can also follow your boy on IG. You can follow me at Strive Succeed and tap on me on Twitter at KingMe_Karan.
Did you say tackle me on Twitter?
I said tap in with me.
Oh, I thought you said tackle me. I'm like, whoa.
You wild.
I would be like,
You wild.
whoa.
You wild.
Anyway, so listen, we got a great show for you all today. It is February month, love month, right?
Yes.
This is the month that they say
Rest
that
in
you're
peace,
supposed
Ma.
to be all lovey-dovey.
Mm-hmm.
Rest in peace. Who did?
My mother.
Oh, rest in peace, Mom Dukes. Didn't
Yes.
even listen. It's crazy, you know, in this world. It's real crazy. Rest in peace to everyone who's lost their lives, and who's still not here with us today. Listen, we got a great show for you all today. I have a question of the day. There's a lot of crap going on in the news today, especially about your boy Kanye West and Kim Kardashian, right? So you know it's all about social media and his daughter being on social media wearing lipstick and all that other stuff on social media. So my question to our viewers today is this: do you think it's appropriate for your 8-year-old to have a social media account?
Yeah, I want to hear what people gotta say about this.
Let me know.
I'm gonna give you my opinion a little bit later, but I want to hear what people gotta say about
So
this.
listen, I need you guys to call in at 443-961-2247. You can win a prize if you are the right caller. We are looking for caller
something.
what? Let's say 18. Let's see. Caller 18, we're looking for you. Let's answer this question of the day. Do you think it's appropriate for your 8-year-old to have a social media account?
Yes, I want, and I really want to know the honest truth.
So let's
I wanna see the
let's talk
honest
about
truth.
you. Like, what you think?
All right, so to be honest, it really depends on how much, like, what's my stature is. Because if I'm just a regular old person working a regular 9 to 5, yeah, I really wouldn't care. But if I'm famous to the point where how they famous, nah, you gotta be at least like in your teenage years. You gotta know what to post, what not to post.
So
what
wait,
to talk
you're
about, what
saying
not to talk
because
about.
of the type of the level of status that they have in the world.
Yes.
I love the way that our guest looks over there.
Yes.
He looks very comfortable. That was funny. Anyway, so you're saying because of the status, you're saying that determines if you should have a
Yes.
social media account.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that comes with maturity, knowing what to post, what not to post, what to talk about, what not to talk about, all those things.
Okay, let's chime in what I got here. Ryan, he is a very, very good friend of the show. He has a business, and we're gonna have him on the show later on in the season. But Ryan, let's talk about it. Do you think it's appropriate for your child who is 8 years old to have a social media account?
I really don't think it's appropriate, you know, not at that like young 8-year-old growing mind kind of stage. I think social media now is like it's more like a microcosm of life more now than it ever was, because like, you know, people are living through it too much, you know what I mean? You need 8-year-olds, you know, the way they mind blossom, they just need to be, you know, outside, you know, just observing the outdoor life and just, you know, in touch reality life versus, you know, what they see on, you know, social media.
Okay, so do you think it doesn't matter about the status of like, you know, if you rich or not? because you got here, your right hand said it's a status thing. Like if you are very successful, he is saying that no, you shouldn't have a social media account. But if you are someone like just regular degular, it's okay for an 8-year-old to have a social media account.
Well, I mean, he right too. It's also about how much access you allow your kid to have to that. Because if you're famous, you probably don't necessarily want your child to have access to that. People online talking crazy stuff like that. So, at the same time, it do still fall on the parents' lap. So, it's a give and take thing. I mean, me personally, I don't feel as though they should have it, but I could also, allow it and be in control of that. But as a celebrity, absolutely not. I don't think so.
Okay. Well, I think I don't think an 8-year-old period doesn't matter what type of status you have. I don't think an 8-year-old, to me, I don't think an 8-year-old should be having that type of access, just because I don't know if this was real or not, but on DJ Academics on his social media, it showed how people were saying, North, take a picture of mommy's credit card.
That was real. That was real.
So
that
listen,
was very real.
But this is what I'm saying. That is so messed up, though.
Yeah.
You understand? Like that is I couldn't. And not even that, you got kids being kidnapped in the normal world by pedophiles and things like that. So to me, I don't think it's appropriate, period. So we ask ourselves, what is an appropriate age to have your child to have social media?
In the teenage years, like 14.
That's even more dangerous.
You just, like, honestly, it's really no age. You just got to give them, it's kind of like a talk about, a talk with your child about like sex, life, and guns and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You got to talk to them about it first. When you feel like they're ready, it's a judgment call. It's no real age setting, I don't think. You know what I mean? No.
Right. Listen, the viewers, I need y'all to tap in 443-961-2247. Make sure you comment below. We're on Facebook Live. Make sure you guys comment and let us know. Do you think it's appropriate for your child to have a social media account at the age of 8? Do you think it's appropriate? So, because that's the biggest thing right now going on in social media. Kim Kardashian, Kanye West, this whole big divorce. And it's so crazy that he rapped about this a couple of years ago.
You right.
This is coming to fruition. We got Killer Sports coming up with Mr. Quran. And you got, your girl got Talk Your Shit, Nice Talk Your Shit. And we're going to, get it in.
No, we're going to do some slight, simple things. We also going to shout out those truck workers out in Ottawa in Canada.
Okay.
That's out, you feel me, that's standing, that's protesting, that's doing their thing out there, that's stopping the movement. And you feel me, I'm one person that's with y'all. Keep your fight on strong and keep it moving.
That's what's up. All right, let's what's going on in sports this week, the last couple of weeks?
The last couple of weeks for the NFL has really just been the NFC Championship and the AFC Championship.
And who's going to the Super Bowl?
The Bengals and the Rams.
And who you got?
I got the Rams.
And that's Odell?
Yeah.
Who you got, Ryan?
Rams.
I'm going to say Odell. I think Odell deserves it. Let's go Odell.
It's finally that he get it. But on the NBA terms, we can talk a lot of NBA. We can talk about how the Nets have been on a seven-game losing streak.
Oh, no.
We can talk about how Memphis has still been doing their thing, but their latest game ended in an L. We can talk about how LeBron has been out for the past 5 to 7 games, and he just came back and they got a dub. You feel me? We can talk about a lot of things, but first thing that I want to talk about is my man John Morant.
Let's go.
He's been doing his thing, and to me, he's up for a MVP race. To me, he's been almost one of the best players in the league right now.
Nice.
Especially at a very, 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 very young age. His last game, he had 37 points. He had 5 assists and 5 rebounds.
Okay.
And then, of course, we guys talk about the guy, Steph Curry. Steph Curry and his team, the Warriors.
Is he still cooking it up?
You feel me? He's been going through a slight shooting drought, but you feel me? He got it on this game.
Okay.
They won 122 to 108. They played the Rockets.
Already.
Steph had 43 points.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
Nice.
He back.
Already.
He back. And then that's where it's at with the sports right now. But I want to give y'all a little crypto talk for right now.
Let's go.
So,
Cryptocurrency.
If y'all haven't noticed, Bitcoin has been on a slight drought. It's been down to like 29,000, around the 35,000.
I've
But
seen
within the latest, I would say yesterday, it's been back up to 40K. It's around 43,000 right now.
So what does this mean?
So that means that everybody that, you feel me, invested and held down when it was 29K or 30K, they got, you feel me, a nice little chunk of change.
So wait, you're trying to tell me if I had $30,000 and I put it in Bitcoin when it was at 30,000, now it's at 40 something, I just made
you made a nice little, you feel me, a nice little penny.
Okay.
It's funny you say that. I actually sent a friend some Bitcoin earlier today, and from the time of me trying to figure out how to send it, it went up like 40 cents. Like it was up 6%. So
That's
I was
crazy.
looking at this shit like, damn, this shit really going up as I'm doing this.
That's crazy. Yeah, like so what are the best wallets to use for cryptocurrency again?
The best wallets that I would use is Atomic Wallet for one.
Okay.
You got your it's one called Digital Wallet. You got your e-wallet. There's a Ledger Wallet. They got something called Blockify. You can use those. Free Wallet, Bitmart, Tron Link, Trust. Those are the ones that I mainly think I'll mainly put my crypto in. But I would say other little free cryptos that you can invest in is one called Pi. Literally, you can download it on your phone. It's a little app.
Coinbase is not good.
If you want to.
Dog. What is it called?
Well, I mean, Coinbase is for beginners. So if you don't know nothing about crypto and stuff like that, stick with Coinbase. Stick with Cash App.
Got you.
But if you actually know a little thing about crypto, I would say, you feel me, explore the edge. Get a multi-coin wallet, something that you can hold multiple coins in, rather than, you feel me, having multiple wallets holding different coins. I mean, if that's how you use to save and that's how you use to move your money around, then so be it. But there's different ways. But I want to talk about, you feel me, a couple of my favorites. Let's talk about XRP for one. XRP is one of my favorites because it said that is like the $10,000 coin.
Okay.
That's supposed to be like one of the most valuable coins ever.
Wow.
For crypto.
Okay.
And he said in about 10 to 20 years, that could be up to like $1 million a coin. Imagine that.
I just so like how much is it now?
Right now it's sitting at 82 cents. It's been on a drought from, it was 47 cents earlier this year, and then around 57 cents about 2 months ago.
So wait, you trying to tell me if I have $100 and I put the $100 in, I'm getting all of this, whatever you just said, what is it called?
XRP.
I'm getting XRP, and so you saying if I leave it alone, just don't touch it, and in 10 years I could be looking at like a Bitcoin type of deal.
It's gonna be worth more than Bitcoin.
It's gonna be more. And why is that though? Why is it that this coin would be worth more than Bitcoin?
Because this coin has already been through, like, I would say like 3 or 4 lawsuits from like central banking, where like banking tried to get this coin off because they knew how valuable this coin was. It was to the point where like you couldn't buy this coin no more. Literally, it was to the point where you could not buy this coin no more. For 4 months, you could not buy this coin no more.
Wow.
And they was telling everybody to sell your coin because it's worthless. And then, why would they make you sell something that's worthless? And then for 4 months straight, you can't buy it at all. Like, you can't buy it at all. And then all of a sudden now, you can buy it again. I thought it was worthless. Why is it back? It keep coming back. I thought it was worthless.
Look into the skies.
But they always tell you don't look up.
That's what's up.
I want to talk about how we was in Dover this weekend though. So definitely make sure to bring that up.
Dover, go ahead, talk about it.
Because
bring it up. Talk about it.
I love Dover because again, it's super relaxing, super calm. It's literally like the best air. Some cool ass people, but the weather was weird as fuck.
Yeah, it was. It was freezing.
It was
raining.
We was on like the beach front almost, and it was warm outside. Like warm. Wind wasn't blowing enough of that. Like that shit was weird as hell.
Yeah, Dover's pretty dope. For it to be an hour away, I would listen. I would tell people if you needed a quick vacay, I would look up some beach houses over there in Rehoboth and Dover, and go get you a nice little vacation. It's right around the corner. It's an hour away. Maybe it's like what is
Smyrna.
2 hours.
Smyrna Beach.
Smyrna. Yeah, it's a lot of good little places out there. Nice, and the food is really good and fresh.
Yes, that's one thing I
The
can
food
say.
is so good.
White people out there can cook.
Who you say? You said white people?
The white people out there can cook.
I'm over you. I'm over you. But no, Dover was lit. My weekend was lit. It's a lot of things that happened over the weekend. So let's talk about it. I hosted a party in
Oh yeah, real quick.
DC.
You remember when I told you a long time ago that Walmart was going to end up coming out with their own crypto?
Mm-hmm.
Walmart just announced a week ago that they was planning on coming out with their own crypto.
You know what makes me, I love when he tell me stuff like that, because the way that he tells you is as if like he thought about this in his mind, like he didn't read it, right? Like this was like in his mind, he dreamed, like he was dreaming about this shit, and he was like, yo, guess what? Walmart's gonna right. Like this nigga didn't even read the shit. Like, didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you? Forget what the fucking editors wrote in the newspaper. But didn't I tell you? Yo, you're hilarious. Yes, you did tell us, brother. Thank you.
I'm telling you.
Thank you for being allowing us to be alert.
I see the future.
Thank you. See what I'm saying? See the future.
See the future.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Okay, but no, so I hosted a party this past weekend, and some important people approached me. So we're gonna see some things is coming up in the works. Fingers crossed. They know who they are. Tap into the D zone. Yeah, they definitely they came up to me and they gave me some amazing news. Just know that
we taking
Nice
the D zone worldwide, baby.
Really about to get to the next level. So that's what it is. First of all, we still have the question of the day. We don't have no callers yet. I'm tired of y'all. I'm tired of y'all dropping in, watching us, and not interacting.
I'm tired of y'all trying to answer my questions after the show.
Right.
Don't answer my question after the show.
I don't even know.
It means nothing to me then.
Listen, call us 443-961-2247.
Come on.
Do you think your 8-year-old should have a social media account? Let us know. Tap in. Let us know if you can write on the Facebook Live that we are tapped into, or you can call us 443-961-2247. Last time Ryan called us, talking about, hey yo, where you at, yo? Where you going, yo? Oh shit, my bad.
Our phone was calling the wrong number.
Already.
Supposed to call a mobile, it called the work line.
Already. All right, listen. We about to get into nice talk your shit.
Okay.
All right, yes. So, as everyone knows, Kanye West and Kim Kardashian, this couple is going through a nasty divorce. Mm-hmm. Okay, so it all started when Northwest, okay, she was on her TikTok. She had lipstick on, and also she was on TikTok. He was furious. He said, yo, Kim, I don't like the fact that you got my daughter on TikTok, and you allowed her to be on TikTok with this lipstick on, and the fact that she even has a social media account. Why? Mm-hmm. Now, people are saying, of course, Kanye West is crazy. Kanye West is, berserk. He's just doing this for attention, and he's saying that, Kim has kidnapped his son away from him. And
yeah, man.
He's
I heard
saying
Kim been doing a lot of wild shit.
He said, but this is my thing. And I had this conversation with my friend earlier. Mm-hmm. And what she did was she definitely took the accountability for the women. Right? She immediately was like defensive for the women. Right? But what were we talking about over the weekend in Dover? What about the men's feelings? Right? So this was my point. Right? Let's look at the whole. Let's look
Say
at
it one more time.
Wait. Hold up. Let's look at the whole perspective. And I'm not trying to be sexist. I'm just trying to be realistic here. Right? Okay. So if we want to look at all parties, I'm not saying that Kim isn't going through anything, but let's look at Kanye. Let's dissect Kanye. Mm-hmm. Ever since Kanye West has lost his mother, he has not been right. Losing someone, if you do not mourn and accept that someone is not in your life anymore, that could be a hard thing if you don't accept that. You cannot go into life accepting that. You understand what I'm saying? It's like I don't know how to explain it. You have to accept certain things in life in order to move on. This is just my thoughts, my opinion. This is why it's called Nice Talking Shit. All right, here we go. Not only that, Kanye West also is a billionaire. And people don't understand that when you are in this entertainment business, it's some shit that come with it.
You right.
It's
There's
some
a lot
evil
of shit that come with it.
Shit that come with it. And listen, if you don't believe me, Google shit about Diddy. Google shit about just anybody in the game. That is, you got B.O.B., he'll tell you. You got Lisa Left Eye Lopez, she'll tell you before she passed. It's a lot of people who talk about how evil this entertainment business is. Even Lil Uzi Vert said some shit. Sukiyana said some shit. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Suki, what? That's what? Talk about what? But do you understand what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is that let's just say that Kanye West, I think Kanye West needs to heal properly. I don't think Kanye has healed. He hasn't grieved. He hasn't literally went through processes properly. You understand what I'm saying? Not only that, his life has been scrutinized in front of the public, right? And then think about it. Everybody knows when you get with the Kardashians, it's like if they sucked all the energy out of you. Think about every black man has ever been with them. It's been like some shit. Real shit. It's always been some shit.
Real shit.
I'm not saying, and I'm not against interracial relationships. No, I'm just saying it seems like the Kardashians has some type of like bad karma with them when it comes to like these African American men.
You never lie.
I'm just talking my shit.
You ain't never lie.
I'm just talking my shit. I'm not against it. I'm not saying anything, that's just what I see. I just feel like Kanye West is hurt. And then he's being hurt all over again. This is a wound that was never healed, so it's like salt being thrown on an open wound. You taking his kids away, so now he has to act out. What is the difference between, let's just say, when your homeboy and your homegirl, when they break up, because subliminally on their Instagram messages, they going back and forth, yes or no? So what's the difference of Kanye West doing the same shit? Why? Because he's Kanye West? Everybody is sensitive in this world. Yo, come back to that shit. Everybody is sensitive in this world. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Real shit.
Nah, see. I remember I already had this argument with you, and I tried to defend you, motherfucking people. I tried to.
Didn't work.
I tried to defend you, motherfucking people.
I told you.
Y'all soft as shit.
I told you. It's everybody in this world is sensitive right now. Everybody. And I'm not just talking about celebrities. I'm talking about from celebrities to the regular Joe. You understand? To everyone is sensitive. Everybody is sensitive in the world today. All I would say, my conclusion for this is for Kim and Kanye. Number one, he spoke this years ago in his song. I forgot the song, but I gotta find the song. It's the song that he talked about. He was like, get one of your kids, and then she got your kids, and then she hunted them in.
What, Gold Digger?
Is that Gold Digger? I think so.
What you talking about when he was like,
got one of your kids, got you for 18 years. Son of somebody paying child support for one of his kids.
Listen, so is that not like his reality right now? That is, right? Sorry, Kanye. Yeah. I will say this. I think Kanye, I don't think he's always wrong, and I don't think he's crazy. I think he's hurt. It's a difference. The media will portray a black man and make you look like you going crazy. Hell yeah. I would tell you that. A white man, no shade. This is not a race. Like, I'm not racist or none of that bullshit. This is just the reality. A white man could do the same shit that Kanye West is doing, and you will not hear nothing about it. But as soon as Kanye West is going out here in social media, he is getting ripped, ran, and some more shit.
Yeah, they always make Kanye seem like he's crazy.
They always make Kanye seem like he's crazy because
he is a little, but
I mean, some of the shit.
Bad way.
I'm not saying that all of his shit that he says is right. I mean, I agree with. I'm not saying that, but I'm not going to say that he's not hurt either. Like, why can't it be something else? You understand what I'm saying? Why does always have to be you're crazy? You understand what I'm saying? Why I feel like you just need help. Get help. At the end of the day. Yeah, on that. Congratulations out to Fantasia. She just got the role for Silly in The Color Purple.
For real?
Yes, so she'll be in that.
Who read that to her?
Huh?
Who read it to her?
That's fucked up.
I thought you was gonna say she just learned how to read or something.
For real. I thought you said like
That's fucked
she
up.
was about to be like she got a GED or something like
That's
that.
fucked up. She already has a GED. That's fucked up.
Okay.
That's fucked up.
I mean,
My
I don't
fault.
follow Fantasia.
My
I
fault.
didn't know.
My fault. I apologize. But you feel me? I already know she gonna kill it. I already
Of
know
course.
That. I already know that she gonna kill it. That's why I'm fucking with you, because I already know you gonna kill it.
All right. Yeah, shout out to Fantasia. All right. Let's talk about Power real quick.
Let's talk about Power, and we also gonna talk about Joe Rogan too, right?
Who?
Joe Rogan. The motherfucker from Spotify that kept on saying nigga.
Oh. I didn't even want to shine no light on him
Oh, all right. Fuck him then.
because
Don't worry about it.
because of that.
Fuck him.
I'm glad they pulled his shit off though.
Fuck you, Joe Rogan.
But let's talk about Power.
Okay.
Did you
Let's
watch
talk-
the season finale?
Oh, wait a minute. I didn't see I ain't see Tommy one yet.
I seen Tommy.
I ain't see the Tommy.
Did you
one
watch
yet.
it?
I seen the finale. I didn't watch Tommy shit.
I watched Tommy shit. I wasn't interested.
For
For
real?
real?
For real. It wasn't like.
Damn.
Listen, it's so much shit going on in Tommy shit.
But
So
that's
much
how it
shit.
was for me. The first episode this season of Power Book 2, after coming off BMF, the first episode of Power Book 2 wasn't it for me.
But see,
he
but
did.
there's
He
no-
kept on
But
saying
But
that
you,
shit.
there's no correlation though because the BMF is a whole different type of deal
But
than
still,
Power is.
it was like
It's not a. It's not
it was
a
like
going
the first
on.
Power episode was like real slow. It was like real slow.
No, I get it.
It was really on some like some like catch up type shit. Like
Mhm.
literally, that's what it was.
Yeah, no, this I didn't. To me, maybe I have to watch Tommy again because I was sipping on some wine, but I wasn't really. Yeah, but let's talk about Power though.
Yeah, that one was good as shit.
It was
Yo,
great.
I ain't gonna lie, yo. Tariq, that nigga, yo.
Yeah, that's my
He that nigga.
I always
He
fuck
that
with
nigga,
Tariq
yo.
though. Everybody hates Tariq, but it's not
Nah,
Tariq's
I-
fault that he liked that.
I don't
That's
hate
his
him no
parents'
more.
fault.
But how do y'all feel that the fact that he was caught at the last minute when he's trying to get out the game, he was caught by the detective who, in the picture,
Oh, Blanca
Yeah.
Rodriguez.
Yeah,
like that's messed up. So now he's back in the game again.
but
I, mean,
I don't
but he
really
is
think
by
that she
default,
gonna.
'cause you gotta think. My bad.
Go ahead, go ahead.
You know, part of his thing was, he had to be in school because of Zeke. Now that Zeke dead, he can't go to school. Remember that he had to be. If Zeke wasn't in school, there's no more school for Tariq. So he gotta hustle. His end game was to go to school, get that money that his dad set him up for. It would be like backwards for him to go hustle just to go to school, just to get the money. You might as well just keep hustling and
Right.
say fuck school. You know what I mean? So-
Nah, that's not what it was.
He-
Because you gotta remember, when Zeke dropped out, Tariq was still there. Tariq has to finish college before he can get that money. He has to finish college.
Yeah, he has to finish it.
Right, but he had to be there with Zeke too. Zeke had to be there with Tariq.
Nah,
Remember
but
they was
Zeke had
roommates
already
first?
dropped out. Remember that?
He did, but remember they was roommates.
Yeah.
And he switched rooms and went with Braden.
Yeah,
A part of that, I believe, was supposed to be like him tutoring Zeke
it
or
was.
something to that nature.
It was.
And if Zeke wasn't in school no more, then Tariq was like, "Yeah, it's over with."
No, we gonna see. We gonna
All
see.
I know is that it was good.
That's
Shout
crazy,
out to 50
but
Cent. He's that dude.
like I said, he should have chose Effie, even though that he probably wanted to choose Lauren because she was out of the game on some motherfucking his father type shit. But he gone. But she gone.
I want to say this too. I'm glad that soap opera ass nigga Mecca got killed. I ain't
Yeah,
never
real
liked.
shit.
He
Real
was
talk.
he was too soap
Talk.
opera for me. And you know what's
Yeah.
funny?
Yeah.
People be calling Kane stupid, but he was the first one. He asked him from the get go. He said, "You smell like a nut." That nigga was really an informant.
Yeah,
That's
he was.
crazy.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Well, yeah.
Yo,
But you gotta
Mary
think
J.
about
Blige, yeah, she took him out.
But you gotta think about it. What nigga just pop up in New York, a drug lord?
All them drugs. He ain't got no muscle.
Right, that's
Don't nobody
crazy.
know him. He
Yeah.
got millions. Come on.
That is
How
true.
you just
gotta
pop
be
up in
police.
New York and you a drug lord?
That
New
is
York
true.
City. Come on, man.
That is true. But Power was good. Like I said, I wasn't really fond of Tommy, but y'all got to let me know what you think. Call us up, 443. What's our number? 443-961-2247. Let us know about Tommy. Also, tap in about our question of the day. Do you think it's appropriate for your 8-year-old to have a social media account? Let us know what you think. Tap in 443-961-2247. You might win a prize. Listen, we might got some cash for you. If you know about the history of the D-Zone, you do get some cash apps around here. So call us up. Let us know what you think. We about to get in some crazy ass news real quick. This is some sad ass news, and I hate to really show light on this, but I'm pissed off. Like, I'm so mad.
Yeah, like real shit.
I'm so upset.
We most definitely gotta talk about this shit right here because I'm utterly tired of this shit.
I'm so upset.
I'm so fucking tired of this shit.
And this is a part of our crazy ass news. Rest in peace to Amir Locke, who was shot and killed by the Minneapolis police by a no-knock warrant. This is the scenario. Apparently, the Minneapolis police had a warrant for this address at an apartment. And they apparently got the keys from management. They literally are tiptoeing. I'm talking about they are quiet as fuck. Dark as shit in the middle of the night. Unlocking a door to an apartment. They go in as they breach the door open. They then, yell out, please, please, please. They don't see no movement. Somebody is on the couch. They kick the couch. The young man is wrapped up in a blanket. He jumps up. He does, I believe, have a weapon. But that's what they say. I don't know. That's what they always say about us.
It's a fucking lie.
He was asleep. He jumps up. And apparently someone calls out gun. They shoot my man down, dead. He's dead. He's never had a criminal record. He's never been in trouble. He was for the police. The warrant did not have his name on it. And they wasn't even looking for him as a suspect. But once again, we have this no-knock warrant policy. This is the same shit that killed Breonna Taylor.
This shit is getting on
This
my
is the
fucking
same
nerves.
area. If I'm not mistaken, Minneapolis is where George Floyd
Yep.
got murdered.
That
And
shows
then-
you that this shit not changing.
Wait, it doesn't fucking there. Listen to this shit. They have a press conference. The press conference, is normally the chief of police, and it's normally the mayor. In a case like this, it's always the mayor because this is some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, this is the same mayor. This happened with George Floyd. Okay, and so the chief of police basically is basically saying this. There was a gun, and so we had to do what we had to do to protect ourselves because we saw a gun.
One gun when y'all probably had like 7.
Not even that. This is what happened. But do you see what she's saying? She's trying to whitewash the shit. Basically, she's trying to justify why they shot at this young man who was asleep, minding his business. So what happens is a black woman stands up and says, "You will not. You will not." She literally interrupts this press conference, get in front and says, "I will not allow you to whitewash what happened. This young man was sleeping and you woke him up. He was alarmed. You murdered him. Don't say that you guys was in fear for your life or anything like. He was asleep." Do you know they walked out of this press conference? The mayor and the chief.
Not surprised.
So this is my question. While I was in Dover, I interviewed this guy. He was 70 years old. And I was just talking to him about what's going on in the world today. And I asked, and I said, I was just talking. And he was like, he mumbled. He said, "This is the same thing that's been happening since I was a little boy." You're 70 years old. So if this is the same thing that's been happening since you were 70 years old, what can we do? What is there for us to do? I've added politicians. I've added officers. I've tried to try to get this conversation going, because at this point, what do? We had a black president. That didn't work. We protest. That don't work.
Real shit. Cause
I'm gonna tell you what you do.
What do we do?
First things first, tough pill to swallow. Do not trust the police. You can protect yourself from immediate danger better than a phone call and 911 can. Arm your household, protect your children, protect your belongings. The police are not constructed to trust you.
Time out.
Do not trust them.
Time out. I hear you. But if I gotta get this video. If you saw the video, how you all of that. We're sleeping. My house is protected. They gave you a key to go into my house. What do we do? It's too late then.
Yeah, absolutely.
So my question, Ryan, now, what do we do? Because now that doesn't matter. So what do we do?
Well, in a case like that, that's really can't,
hard.
Yeah, it's really, nothing you could do about that. But
I mean, but how did that? Why are we speechless? Like, why is it that we can't do anything? They say we can't. Listen, the guy even had the right to conceal his weapon.
yeah,
He was
his
licensed.
gun was licensed.
He
Yeah.
had a licensed gun. So we can't even have a licensed weapon. That is wrong. That is not right. Like, what do? They ask for our license. We pull it out. They shoot us. We protest. They shoot us. What do we do? We put our hands up. They shoot us. What do we do?
We need a motherfucking
Somebody
place of our own.
please explain this to me.
Where
I
they
am so
motherfucking can't
furious. I am so furious as a black, as an African American woman. I am so upset because I'm tired of them killing us for no reason.
Shit.
We built America. Are you crazy?
Real shit.
White mob run up in a place, shut that motherfucker down. We can't even roll
Listen,
over
I'm
on.
so upset with it. I'm so upset with it because nobody nobody's saying nothing about it.
How many people was killed when they stormed the Capitol?
A couple of people were killed.
It was like one white lady was shot, something like that.
I think
believe
it
it
was
was something in that
It was
nature.
how many people? It was two people.
I think it was like two people that
It was
died.
two people.
2 people out of all those motherfuckers that
whole
stormed the
white
Capitol.
mob,
2
that
people
whole
died.
White mob. 2 people
Bruh,
died.
let some black
So what do we
people would have
do?
did that.
But
Bruh,
I'm just saying.
They done came out there with AK-47s and laying us down.
I'm
You
just
gotta
saying,
protect
so what do
yourself.
we
That's what
do?
you gotta do.
Yeah,
You
But-
you
gotta
gotta protect yourself.
I
even
hear
in
you.
that sense, I mean, yeah, it's a tragedy and something like that. Shit just happens. You either learn a lesson or be a lesson. In that sense, you really can't do much. It's real unfortunate, but like I said, the best thing you can do is arm yourself and do not trust police. You got your best interest when it comes to your own security. Police are trained not to trust you. You cannot trust that. You cannot trust a system who is trained not to trust you
I want to
to
know.
protect you.
I want to know where are the officers that are against shit like this? Where are the officers that are against police brutality?
They can't speak. It's a gang. They can't speak.
Mm-hmm.
This is a gang backed by a system. They can't speak against that. What's up for them? Look what happened to what's his name? Sean Bell. I mean, not Sean Bell. That officer that got killed a couple years ago.
Out here.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was going.
I forgot what you talking about.
Yeah.
A black guy.
And it's a
Chris
suicide.
Sean.
How does a cop die?
Sean, yeah.
A cop gets shot in the head.
Yep.
And they don't find a killer. They call it a suicide.
Yep.
Where does that happen?
Yeah, it's
They're
crazy.
gangs.
That's because
bro.
our crooked ass police.
But it's just
A
crazy.
gang backed by a system.
Rest in peace to Amir Locke, man. Listen, I just don't know. Like, anybody who is a politician, who is an officer, who is somebody of any type of who can make a difference, reach out to the D Zone, because I really want to know what can we do as a culture, as a unit, as a country. Like, what can we do to possibly change the mindset of these officers who just thinks it's okay just to kill? Like, it's not cool.
I can't really say.
My thing is this. Just as bad as they're afraid of us, just as bad as they are afraid when they see a gun, how do you think we feel when we see a gun?
Fuck, they think that we superhuman.
And
We just
also,
look at it like
them
We
being
be scared too. true.
Is the politically correct answer. They not
Of
scared, they
course.
trigger happy.
That is exactly what it
Scared
is.
as shit. I'm not trying to hear that. You armed with a mob. You're not scared.
It's so messed up.
You
And,
fall from
I'm
fucking
sorry
scared.
that I'm just so sorry that you had to lose your life like that.
Rest
Because
in peace.
And rest in peace.
he didn't have to die, yo. He should still be here today. He should still be here doing his thing today. But these bum ass cops want to go. Not one time did they say put your gun. Like, they did not de-escalate the issue. Not one time, because the gun was not pointed at them. He had it when he woke up. It was like on it, like clutched to his chest. You understand what I'm saying? Not one time did they say put your gun down. Put your gun down.
You know one thing.
Didn't even give him a chance. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
One thing I don't understand though, you know, like in a situation like this, it's like it's clear as day that you're wrong, and the whole world is telling you you're wrong, and for the sake of backing up your system, you will sit up here and say that you're right. And I just don't understand why can't you? What is wrong with this system? Say, hey, we fucked up. We need to fix this. Literally the whole world is telling you you fucked up. But you will sit up here and you will say we did what we could, all this other BS. That's one thing that's really mind-boggling to me. Because everybody know, you even know it's a lie, and you're conscious that we know it's a lie. So why not just say you fucked up and we, you know what I mean?
Because that right there shows you that they really don't give a fuck about us.
Exactly. It's a blatant lie.
Like that right there is should be blatant enough to show you we don't give a fuck about you. Like, when we can't even get justice for the wrong shit that they do, that they know that they wrong for, that's when you know it's fucked up.
Mm-hmm. It done got down to the point where now it's like, even when they do get found guilty, it's not even because they really want to be found guilty. It's just a response. Like with Ahmaud Arbery,
yeah.
they was not going to let them killers go after something happened. Kyle Rittenhouse. He just, imagine if Kyle Rittenhouse got off and Ahmaud Arbery killers got off. We'd be up in smoke. They got convicted because they said. Speaking
of them, they said that they're trying to, they're trying to do something to the point where they're trying to go to a better jail facility so that they can, they can enjoy their like they have a choice. Like what? They're choosing a facility that they want to rot in? Are you shitting me?
That's fucked up.
Crazy, man. It's crazy.
That's really fucked up.
Yeah.
I mean, but like you said, that right there literally shows you that, like, it's to the point where it's like, you don't want a world without us, but you want us to be under you, because when we was living on our fucking own and we was thriving, then y'all got mad and wanted to kill us again.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the point of y'all don't fucking want us. Y'all want us to be under y'all, and that's fucked up.
Yeah, it's just
that's the real fucked up part.
Mm-hmm.
Cause it's like when we was without y'all, when it was all black communities and we was thriving on our own, y'all got mad that we was doing better than y'all.
Yeah.
bombed us, came in and shot us up and lynched us and
then
set our
y'all-
houses on fire.
And then y'all didn't want to do segregation at first, and then ended up doing it.
Real quick, and built the highway through it so they couldn't build the city back.
Facts.
I want to bring that up too.
Facts.
Exactly.
That's how they do.
Exactly.
And you know what? Some shit I was looking into a while back. I never got back into it. A lot of cities are built specifically like that. Certain highways, roads, and shit are built so where you cannot build or through it or build some sort of metropolitan through it.
Shit.
You get what I'm saying? They really do shit like that. That's crazy.
even what's that motherfucking Forest Park in New York?
What?
Central Park.
Central Park?
Yeah. That used to be a famous
That-
black.
Oh yeah,
Exactly.
underneath.
Central Park.
Yeah,
Hell
they
yeah.
said if you was to go underneath, they built that on top of like a whole city.
Yeah.
Especially and it's a little it's a pond in Georgia, and I forgot what it's called, but don't go there. But it's a famous pond, like a creek, lake or something in Georgia, and people will be coming up missing because what happened is they said that the white man came in and flooded it out and made it a pond, and it killed our ancestors. And there was actually a town underneath. And so when people people go inside of the pond to swim, sometimes they don't come back up. They drown. And people don't know why they be drowning. They be falling off of boats. People don't know why they falling off of boats. Yo, you can look this up. It's in Georgia. I don't know the name of it, but it's in Georgia.
I heard about it.
And it's a town that they flooded, that was ran by like African Americans, and then they flooded it out, and they killed the whole town and all that other stuff. Ancestors be pulling them down in the water, like, yeah, bitch, come here.
They put Harriet Tubman on the corner to repay us. What they fucking do?
That's crazy.
That's why I had literally just said that shit. Was like, yo, black people, we are proud of the smallest of increments of shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's be looking at that shit like, this is what the fuck you happy about? They killing us left and right, and you happy that they put motherfucking Harriet Tubman on a motherfucking.
But
quarter.
listen, this is what I also realized: if you get 2 quarters, a nickel, and a penny, and the new quarter with Harriet Tubman, right? I mean, yes, Harriet Tubman. She's on the back. No, who's on the back of the quarter? It's not Harriet. It's
George Washington.
No, it's a black lady.
On the back of the quarter?
Yeah, she just became black on the back of the quarter now. It's not Harriet. It was somebody else.
Sure.
Maya Angelou.
Was it Maya Angelou? Is Maya Angelou on the quarter? I don't have the internet. I can't Google it right now. But I don't know. I just know it's a woman on the back of a quarter. Mm-hmm. And what they said was, if you look at the quarters, all of the white men are looking to the left.
Yeah.
All the white men are looking to the left. And if you look, they said that Abraham Lincoln was a black man. And Abraham Lincoln is on the least amount, which is the penny, and it's on a copper, which is brown. Mm-hmm. And he is facing this way. Mm-hmm. And also someone else is facing this way. So they don't ever want us to see what they're doing. Mm-hmm. It's like they said it's subliminal in the money as well.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Let's see. It's somebody on the quarter. Maya Angelou, right?
Yeah, I said Maya Angelou.
You did. Is that right?
Yeah, Maya Angelou right there.
Maya Angelou, yeah. So she's facing another way. She's facing another way on the quarter. But that's what they were saying. And I was like, oh, shit, that's some deep shit.
That's who it was. I said Harriet Tubman.
Yeah, it's Maya Angelou. You was right.
Yeah.
Good job. He know his shit.
Yeah, sir. But yeah, hell yeah. That shit crazy.
But yeah, that's what they were saying. So they was like, you guys have to understand that this stuff is deeper than what it is. A lot of people don't understand. They think this is conspiracy. In reality, this is a reality, like, and this is the truth.
I was like, but the thing is, how can it be conspiracy if it's literally right there in your face?
Right. To me.
They telling you like you are literally with your 2 eyes reading this shit, and they gonna be like, oh nah, that's fake though.
You know, they just ruled in a school district in Mississippi. Of them not they ruled against them teaching Black history in like a school district in Mississippi. This is recently. This is probably a couple of weeks ago. But they literally like made it so where it's not like against it, but it basically says like if you don't teach it, it's not a problem. Like you don't have to teach it.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
It's a lot of that. It just hit me like this over this weekend. I was talking to my neighbor, and we were talking about education. And we were just talking about how when we go to kindergarten to 12th grade is literally nothing it's just preparing us for their world. It's literally preparing us for us to be soldiers for their world. Their books, they write them. They train us to read what they want us to read. You understand what I'm saying? They train us to be how they want us to be. They brainwash us. You know what I'm saying? So to the point where I'm like, if I was to ever have a child, I'm going to homeschool my children because I want to tell them the truth. Forget all this nonsense about some bullshit. Like, to me, is education even real?
No.
Like, think about this shit for us.
If you got to honestly think, at least from my perspective, there is no one lesson or thing that I've used after, like, the 8th grade that I use in real life. Like, there's nothing in high school that I learned or, any piece of information maybe science. That's about it. Anything after 8th grade,
But that's
it was
used for
literally
like
garbage.
common sense.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It was a lot more along the lines of everyday shit. It's nothing.
It's all a scam. I have a family in college right now, and they're just like, yeah, this is a scam. Like, I don't all this money that we paying for school.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I noticed how college was when I was actually going. I was like, you telling me I gotta do all this before I get to my major? Wow.
Yeah, like that's crazy.
I did this in high school.
And let me tell you,
why am I doing
a
it again?
testimony. I did not go to college. Right, I went to community college for 2 semesters. I said, yo, this ain't for me.
Likewise.
Cause to me it was like high school all over again, and I didn't feel like I was learning anything. Right? Okay, cool.
I went for the experience, and I'm glad I did.
So then I just started working, right? But then I grind, and I fell into my purpose of like radio and all the other stuff. I did it the freeway, but it was way harder. Whereas it wasn't like I didn't have no way to get through the door. I had to try to get through the door. You understand what I'm saying? Whereas if I went to school, I would have been going straight to the door. They would have like, okay, cool, you're accepted because you went to college. But I didn't do that. You understand what I'm saying? So I literally made it through the mud type shit. Like I learned it, and I will say, I'm the only thing that I miss is the experience through college.
Yeah,
that's it. The people, but. I'm glad I did it the way that I did it because I got the same experiences that you would get if you went to college. I just made it my way. I did it my own self. I went in there and I didn't take no for an answer. My internships at 93.9, I didn't take no for an answer. And I got an internship. They believed in me. You understand what I'm saying?
Real shit.
So I feel like, college is all that, and that showed me that college you don't need that shit. Because I didn't have it. I did it all by myself. Just because I believed in myself, I said, you know what? I'm going to go do this. And I did it. Met everybody in radio I could ever imagine.
Real shit.
Without college.
One thing I can say, I grew a lot more after college.
You see what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
And then I feel like it doesn't put you in a box.
Can I piggyback off of what you just said?
Of course.
It's funny you say that because I actually went to school to get into the automotive industry. Just like you, 2 semesters, dropped out. And I literally fell into the automotive industry by knowing somebody.
Facts.
And making, more money.
Facts.
Than what I would have been making.
Facts.
Had I did it when I got my degree and all that. Like, it's crazy how life worked,
Real talk.
It's really,
You've been paying back school.
Yeah, paying all kind of shit.
You know what I'm saying? All these bills, all these loans. I definitely understand. So my thing is this, do I'm not saying that, listen, I'm not talking about you doctors, and I'm not talking about you damn lawyers. I'm
talking about you teachers either.
And some of you, you damn teachers too, okay? Not really, because I'm homeschooling. I don't really care about the teachers, because I'm homeschooling.
I'm about to say, well, that's another thing
but
I'm about to say, because I actually got a child. So
y'all need to definitely go to school. Them doctors, y'all need to go to school.
My son's teacher's ass is like, what you teaching him? I need to know the curriculum. Like, what the fuck is my son learning? Because if it's some bullshit,
But you gonna do? But no, realistically, what are you gonna do? Realistically,
something else. We're gonna have to think about something else.
Realistically, because listen, think about it. Realistically, you work, his mother work. Y'all gonna stop working to homeschool him?
If need be.
That's the realistic of this shit. Like, you know what I mean? That's what my plan.
If need be, I'll make it work.
Yeah, it's not gonna work.
Shit, it's gonna be hard, but I'll make that shit work.
Not with the job, not with this company. But once strive and succeed, yes, that joint take off. It's a wrap.
Shit, she must not know.
Okay. Okay.
I'll make it work, one way or another.
Okay.
I'm gonna make it work.
So listen, what time is it? Oh, 9. Okay, we there. We gotta get this time. Listen, I had a good show. Like, this was a great show.
We got a lot. We got a lot to talk about. I like this opinionated thing.
Yeah, absolutely. We're gonna get these people more interactive.
Y'all whack.
On the D Zone, we're gonna get y'all more interactive. Ryan, definitely appreciate you tapping in the D Zone tonight. Giving us your opinion.
I also wanted to bring up one more thing. I had a talk with a guy when I was out Dover too. A white guy, obviously, but But he told me one thing, and I'm not gonna lie, this shit like kind of like opened up my mind when he said this shit. He said, "I cannot believe in 2022 we still have racial issues or one person not liking a person because of their skin color. I thought this shit was supposed to be over in the 80s." And that shit like made me like really think like, God damn, yo.
Mm-hmm.
Like, nigga, I was born in 94 and this shit was still going on. You talking about the 80s? What the
Nigga, we
fuck?
supposed to be having flying cars, all kind of shit. You know, we still doing this 2022, so I don't know.
Well, listen, like I said, I thank you guys for joining the show. Make sure you follow me at I am the nice one. Also follow the podcast at the D Zone Podcast on Instagram.
You can follow me on IG at Strive and Succeed and on Twitter at Dramatic Pause. King me _ Quran.
I was glad to say it for you.
Nah, she hate when I do the dramatic pause. That's why I always got to do one out.